All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule Great Millstone Well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom Wa Abba Babal. So, last couple days, it's been the Sabbath, the end of the last month. And it just ended the new moon, the new Sabbath, which now the Sabbath is Sunday night to Monday. And I've noticed a real increase of, you could say, racial tension. Not only with myself, what I'm experiencing, but I'm actually witnessing people showing, more aggressiveness to other people, right? And when I'm talking about people, I'm talking about one nation against another nation. Esau against the Israelite. Esau is the so-called Caucasian, the red devil the Bible speaks of, and Israel are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which have been scattered throughout the world in slavery. Now, it tells you in prophecy that there will be pretty much a nation against nation, all right? Let's see if any other translation says. See, it says in the NLT, Matthew 24, verse 7, nation will go to war against nation. So, nationality against nationality. All right, and kingdom against kingdom, which we see World War III, taking off, which eventually it's going to end up with Armageddon, a mountain of troops in the land of Israel in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which pretty much goes from the Dead Sea all the way down into Saudi Arabia. All right, even a little higher, I believe it's Sea of Galilee is where those mountains actually start to form a valley, all the way down into Saudi Arabia. It says, there will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world, which this is happening right now. All right, so earthquakes today, let's see how many they've had. This is the usgs.gov app, or website. And it says there's been 35 earthquakes, 2.5 and greater today, in the past day. All right. So you have 35 earthquakes just in the past 24 hours throughout the world. So this scripture is coming to pass. All right. But the Lord's going to turn Egyptian against Egyptian. It says in Isaiah 31, it says, might be 33. Isaiah 19:2 is where it's at. I'll start at 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, which America is that spiritual Egypt spoken of in the scriptures. Behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, a so-called UFO, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it, which is going to be destroyed by nuclear destruction at the return of Yahweh Shai, talking about America, the heaven of the so-called white race. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So even though they have it in their heart to go, pretty much on a murderous rage against the Israelites, the Lord is going to turn them against each other. The house of Satan is divided, and Satan is the so-called white man. All right, there's an angel named Satan, a spirit, all right, and his physical manifestation is the so-called white race, which they are the adversary, Satan, all right, to the Israelite, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. So the Lord, every time they come against us, the Lord's going to have them in straits. And us, I'm talking about the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be cut off by these Edomites and their swords and their great sword, the nuclear weapon, all right? Because this is the judgment of the Edomite and the heathen and them that do wickedly, talking about them 2/3, that are going to take the implantable microchip and be destroyed with it. It says, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, so we're in a time of war, not a time of peace. All right, and they're going to literally come for blood after the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, but they're going to find themselves fighting each other and then eventually fighting the Lord, Yahweh Shai, at the commandment of Yahweh. Revelation 17 and verse, it says in verse 12, and the 10 horns, the kings of the European Union, which thou sawest, are 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. So they're confederate. The European Union, which they have NATO, and you have America that rides the beast, the whore. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, because the Lord is going to pull at the strings of their heart and make them hate the whore, which is America, the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked. They're going to shoot nuclear missiles on it. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, the nuclear destruction. For Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, shall be fulfilled. And it's all in fulfillment of prophecy. All right? But see, they think they're going to come down on us, but they're actually going to bring the axe down upon their own neck. All praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham HaRakakodash, double honors unto our apostle elders which rule Great Millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa above all.